guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Deanna and this is Daisy's Beauty. So today I'm going to be doing a transformation on my sister, a makeup tutorial. So we're going to start off with the brows, of course. I'm using the Morphe eyebrow pencil in the shade Java. I am just penciling in her eyebrows, and I'm just filling in her natural eyebrows, mainly for more of a natural brow, not an over-exaggerated brow or nothing too much. You know, she likes a really natural thin brow, so nothing too much for the brows there. So we're just filling them in, making them look all nice, making sure it's looking good. Now, I do want to say, like I said, this is my sister and this is a makeup transformation. If you're doing makeup on anyone else, you should use brushes and other tools when doing any of the makeup application, and that goes for everything. Right now, I'm just cleansing her skin. I'm using just a wet towelette, makeup, like a facial wipe, and I'm using that to just pre-cleanse her skin prior to putting any makeup on her skin. You want to make sure you cleanse anyone's skin that you're actually doing prior to putting makeup on, and if you don't want to do it, make sure that they are cleansing their skin before you apply any makeup to their skin. Now I'm just going ahead and I'm blending out and kind of like carving out that concealer that I've placed down. I'm using the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define in the shade C13 to go ahead and kind of carve out her brows on the bottom end of the brows. I don't, like I said, on myself, I don't do it too much on the above the brow. I mainly just do it under the brow, but for my sister, like I said, she likes a more subtle look as far as the brows go, nothing that's too dramatic. And now I'm going to be applying primer. I'm using the NYX Pore Filler Primer and the BH Cosmetics Pro Primer. Both of these primers are absolutely amazing, and I like them both. I like the Pore Filler Primer for more areas that show pores, of course, hence the name. And I like using the BH Cosmetics Primer on the rest of her face. And again, like I said, if you're doing this on anyone else, you may want to use a stippling brush, maybe one from e.l.f. or Japanesque or something like that to go ahead and apply primer. I feel that applies primer the best, or you can use a beauty sponge like I'm using now. Now I'm going to be jumping into the Jackie Aina x Anastasia Beverly Hills palette, and I am just going to be using the two transition colors on the bottom, Ginger and Edges, and I'm going to be stamping those into her crease. My sister has big, beautiful eyes, perfect canvas to practice on each and every time. So I'm just going to be stamping that into her crease and blending those colors out. Right now, I'm putting Ginger on first, and then you'll see later in the video that I'm going to be using Edges to go ahead and blend with that. See right here, we're going to be using Edges. So I'm just blending those two colors together. This palette is absolutely beautiful to me and it's gorgeous. Now, the one thing that I do have to say about this palette is when you place the colors on the eyelid, I suggest, if you're going to be using a wet concealer, meaning that you're not setting it, I suggest that you stamp it and then blend it out, if that makes sense, almost like you're setting that concealer. So you're just lightly placing that color on first and then you blend it out later. Now I'm going to be using the Juvia's Place Zulu palette, and I'm going to be using that sparkly pink color. I was just pointing it as her all over the lid shade. Now, again, I didn't want to do anything too dramatic. She is going out tonight, and I just wanted it to be very subtle but yet very beautiful, and it was going to be a pop on her eye. You're going to see I'm going to do something a little bit risky later, but I think it's going to turn out absolutely gorgeous. But what I was saying about the ABH palette, the Anastasia Beverly Hills x Jackie Aina palette, I feel like for this palette and for those shades throughout the palette, you either need to set your concealer or you need to put it on, just stamp the color on ever so lightly and then blend it out after you've got the amount of color and pigment that you want on your eye. Other than that, it's a beautiful palette. Also, I did find that the shades change color once you put them actually on your eye, but that's not really a big problem for me because it didn't change color like a totally different color. It just kind of got either a little bit darker, or something in that nature. It didn't just completely change color. It's not like shifter shades. Well, one of them in there is, and you'll see that later, but for the most part, just beautiful colors. So I'm just using this pretty gorgeous pinky green color on her eye, and I'm placing that all over the lid here. As you can see, like I said, her eyes are really big, really gorgeous, and it is literally just the perfect canvas for a look like this. Now I'm just blending her out around the edges, just making sure that nothing is looking too, you know, just too bold. And as you can see now, I am placing that color in her crease. I'm making a small line, and I'm just like basically highlighting her crease, because I thought it would be absolutely beautiful, and it did turn out very pretty. Yeah, she wanted to take a peek there. I see she wanted to take a peek, but I'm still putting that color on. I'm using the Stila, like the little glitter shadows from Stila in Into the Blue, I believe. I'm using that color. You guys, it's absolutely beautiful. Now, I know y'all just saw my little message. Don't you guys forget to ever grab a snack before you watch one of my videos. Some fruit, maybe some vegetables, maybe even some popcorn, girl. Go and get you a snack, because it's going to be a good, interesting video, and I know you're going to love each and every video. So don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Go down below and leave me a comment in the comment section. Let me know how the look is going so far, and let me know how you think I'm doing. Now I'm putting Trust Issues from the ABH palette times Jackie Aina in her inner corner. That's the color that I put in the inner corner there. And you guys, if you're new to the channel, that picture that just popped up, that was me. I just wanted to show you guys because I am doing makeup right now, and I don't know if you can really see my face very clearly, but that's me. I'm just lining her eyes now with some NYX eyeliner. You guys, look at my hair. I absolutely love it, you guys. I freaking love it. I love it. Just appreciate it. Appreciate it. Now I'm using mascara. I'm using the CoverGirl Supersize Fibers mascara for her top, and I'm going to use it also for her bottom lashes. I'm using the ColourPop BFF mascara to go over that a bit more. I want her lashes a bit more thicker, because my sister she does like wearing lashes. However, like she doesn't like how they feel. So for this look, I really wanted her to be comfortable. So I thought the best thing to do was to just give her multiple coats of mascara. And those are the mascaras there that I was using. Now, I am going to be using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation in the color Mocha on my sister today. It is a little bit more red than her skin is, but we're going to even that out, and it's going to look absolutely beautiful. To go ahead and blend that out, I am using the e.l.f. Total Face Sponge to go ahead and blend out her foundation today. This foundation gives you an absolutely flawless finish. Make sure you guys are following me on all my social media. I just posted it there, and it's also in the description box below. I want to talk to you guys. I want you guys to interact with me, and I want us to all have fun and talk, and I just want us to be a big, happy YouTube family. Anyway, I'm dramatic, you guys. Don't mind me. So, I'm still blending it out. I did add a second coat. My sister likes full coverage. She's not a light coverage type of gal. She likes full coverage. She likes full coverage concealer. She likes full coverage foundation. She does like very natural brows, so that's what I'm trying to achieve for her today. I'm making sure that everything is a bit blended. I know you can kind of see like line of demarcation right now, but no worries. We're going to take care of that later. Now, I'm using that same concealer that I used to carve out the bottom of her brows to go ahead and highlight under her eyes there, and that was the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define in the shade C13. I really enjoy and I like that color for myself and her, and it really complements and brings good like shade to the under eye. Nothing that's too much. It's looking flawless, y'all. So far it's looking flawless. Now, what I'm going to do now is continue to put on concealer, but this time I'm going to be contouring. We're going to be using the same Makeup Revolution Concealer Define, but it's in a deeper shade. We're going to be using C16 this time versus C13, and I'm just going to be carving out all over her face. This is going to even out the tones. As you can see, the foundation might have been a little bit off for her, but this is going to resolve that issue. If the foundation is a bit off, it's going to even out the face. It's going to make the dimensions just right, and it's going to look perfect when I finish. So I'm just going to apply this concealer all over her face. You guys, if you haven't checked out any of my previous videos, make sure after you watch this video, you go check those videos out. I promise you won't be disappointed. And if you think that I should be doing something that I'm not, or you want to give any constructive criticism, don't be afraid to put that down in the comment section below. I'm not afraid of constructive criticism. I want you guys to tell me how I'm doing. This is my very first time doing makeup on camera on someone else. So you guys, let me know how I'm doing. Comment down below. Let me know if I'm doing a good job. Let me know something that I could have did different. If you're a professional makeup artist, let me know. I want tips. I want to learn more. I want to be better, you know, and that's what I feel like everybody wants to do. So just leave me a nice cute comment down below, letting me know some things, girl. So I'm still just blending out this contour here. I chose to do a cream contour, but I'm also going to set that with a powder, of course. But I chose to do a cream contour first on her because I feel like it would look best on the dimensions of her face. For myself, I prefer doing powder contour most of the time. But for her in particular, I like cream contour. I did do a little bit under her lips there. Because I like the way that looks. If you guys ever contoured under your lip or contoured your lips at all, you'll know that it gives you the perfect plumped lip look without using a lip plumper or without sucking your lips in any type of device or going to get injections or anything like that. Now I did want to brighten up the bottom of her under eye to make it a little bit more brighter. And I used the Fenty concealer in the shade 330, but it was a bit too bright, so I did go back in with the Makeup Revolution in C13 and just put that on the bottoms, and then I'm gonna blend that out so it's not like so stark, so bright, because her complexion is a little bit deeper than mine, so I didn't want it to be too much. So now I'm setting her under eye. I'm using the Airspun powder. There is a little bit of the Fenty Pro Filter setting powder in there, and it's in the shade Honey. So I have that mixed together, and I'm just ever so lightly placing that under her eye. I don't want to bake on her because I just don't like that look on her. I feel like it makes her look way too dry. She doesn't have oily skin. I don't even like baking on myself and I have oily skin, but I definitely don't like doing it on her because she doesn't have oily skin, so it'll make her skin look too dry and it just won't look good. It might look patchy and all that other stuff. So now I'm just brushing that away immediately after I've set everything very, very lightly. And I'm also using the BH Cosmetics Pro Matte Powder in the shade 240 to go ahead and brush that powder away. And I'm doing this really lightly, you guys. Really, really lightly. I'm also using the Wet n Wild setting powder and in Honeymoon. The shade is Honeymoon, and I'm like just setting the rest of her face, making everything blend all together. I'm using the Black Radiance True Complexion Contour Palette in light to medium to go ahead and just deepen up that cream contour a bit more, and also just setting it. I'm using a big fluffy brush because I want to give the dimension back in her face, and I just want to make it so beautiful and just bronzed, and I just want it to look gorgeous because the eye is very bold, so I want everything else to stand out in the most subtle way possible. That powder that I was telling you guys about in a couple of videos ago that I'm still testing out, I still don't really want to tell you guys because I only wore it one time, and this is the second time I'm testing it on her, but it is the Ruby Kisses powder. I'm using it to contour as well. I don't know what shade it's in. They have numbers, but it is a Ruby Kisses powder. I promise you guys the next time I'll know. I'm setting her face right now with the Black Radiance Matte Setting Spray, and I'm just doing this. I'm not really setting her face. I'm trying to blend all the powders out on her face. That's why I'm tapping it with that sponge there, because I don't want her to look too matte, but I just want those powders to just blend out lightly. And I'm fanning her right now with my fan so that can really dry and just look airbrushed and ever so beautiful. I'm using the Master Chrome, Maybelline Master Chrome highlight in the shade 200 to go ahead and give her a beautiful highlight today. It complements her skin very, very well. I wear this highlight as well. She's looking at it right now. I'm telling her to turn her face because I want you guys to see that it's a very light highlighter, but you can go intense with it. But if you just want to wear it on a regular day to work, to go grocery shopping, walk your dog, you know what I'm saying? you can wear it. But if you trying to catch a man or look beat, you can wear it for that too. So I'm just highlighting all over her face in my usual highlighting points. Right now she's just looking, admiring herself. I think it's turning out great. I'm just using a beauty supply store brown eyebrow pencil, y'all, to line her lips. I needed something that was going to blend in with her skin almost perfectly. So I'm just using that to line her lips. And then I'm using the Milani. It's a liquid lipstick basically in Luxe, and I'm just blending it out with a brush there all over her lips. I didn't want a bold lip because I wanted the focus to be on the eyes. And then I'm just putting the Milani lip plumper on her lips now. It's like a lip plumper lip gloss. I'm sure she didn't feel it. She doesn't need her lips to be plumped, but I just like the color of this lip gloss. Now I'm setting her entire face with the Morphe Continuous Setting Spray and patting again. As you guys can see, she's looking like a glazed donut. So good, so delicious. Oh my god, I told her I wish I would have did this look on myself too, because it looks absolutely amazing. Yo guys, I'm gonna keep trying this look with different colors, and I'm gonna keep perfecting it, because oh my god, look look at it. Look at it. I know you see it. She's slaying, she's posing, she's beat, honey. She's beat, baby. Can we say super beat? Super beat, because that's what she is right now. You guys, I want to thank you so much for tuning into this video. Thank you guys for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Again, my name is Deanna, and this is Daisy's Beauty. And also, don't forget to give someone your smile today. I love you guys. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for watching my videos. And bye. Until next time, I really, really hope you guys enjoy this video. But bye now. Bye.